Right.
Gary, 3-2 again, another defeat here at Steel Park after a bounce of 3 games unbeaten, which looks really promising. But this afternoon there just seems to be something missing. But you've allowed United to have 3 shots on goal and they've taken them all.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm not normally lost for words, but the long and the short of it is we ain't been quite good enough, like throughout the start of this season. And obviously I've got to take responsibility. They're my players. I've put the team together, but we're just so devoid of confidence. And I've tried everything. We've tried running them. We've tried everything. We've tried running them. Tried keeping it, nice and coming in, having banter. We've tried this. We've tried that. We've got the best coach in the division in Gorgs, definitely. You're coming on a Thursday night. And we're doing everything right, but that's just moments in games certainly here at Steel Park. We have two half chances to go ahead. They get exactly the same half chance down the other end. We go behind. The goalkeepers then claimed a good ball and run into Danny Gordon and spilled it, and they've tapped it in, lucky, unlucky, whatever. And then we fall to pieces. Obviously the crowd get on the back, rightly so, no complaints with that. And we just panic a little bit, and we don't pass the ball, and we work all the time on trying to pass the ball and earning the right to play. And, we get back in at 2-1 with a good free kick from Danny, and you think, right, here we go. We then huff and puff for 10 minutes, and then we give a soft foul away. We turn it back, so they take a quick free kick. We don't then stop the cross. The goalkeeper then get a good touch. We're on our heels in the box and we're 3-1 down. Game over. And it's just moments in games that is absolutely killing us. And I just said to the players, we've got I felt that we just got manned out of it today. They had a lot of experienced players. They put the ball in good areas. They didn't do anything fancy, but they didn't make silly mistakes that we're making. They done the fundamentals really, really well. They headed it, they kicked it, they played in the opposition's half. Then they get the ball down and play, and they got a lively front four. And for them, that's a perfect away performance. But we've given so much rope to play with today. It's unbelievable, and that's really, really disappointing, because that today was sort of a little bit of a crossroads game, where if we got the win, we're sort of on the cusp of it, and we look like we're kicking on. But that's a real kidney shot for us today, and me as well. I didn't see us conceding 3 goals today the way we set the team up, and it's disappointing to score 2 at home and lose.
It's to look at the bigger picture. They were second when we started the kick-off.
Yeah.
Cooltown were 9th.
Yeah.
There was 3 points between them.
Yeah.
They played a game more.
Yeah.
So it's a tight league. That's first of all. There were positives today. It was great to see Harry Thomas come back.
Yeah.
The change you made at half time obviously changed the format of the team,
yeah,
and allowed you more up front. So there are positives there to take away. We shouldn't be too despondent.
No, we've got to be despondent because of the league position and the expectation coming in the league into the season, and the standards that I set myself, and I want to do well at this football club. But we've got to be better, and I'm glad you mentioned Jordan there, because I said to the players at half time, we need players to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and I thought he certainly did that. And Drew Richardson at the back trying to drive, he's still a kid, he's 22 or 23 years old probably, but he's trying to drive the team forward, trying to drive the team coming out of defence, willing to make a mistake, whereas I think some players tend to hide up in these situations. And Drew will give the ball away, someone will shout at him, but he'll go get it again, and he'll keep trying to drive the team forward. Same as, we've got a lot of players that do that, but I only had 2 or 3 second half really trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and that's a disappointment for me. And I'm probably talking as a manager now, and but that's just, I want to do better. I want us to do better. I want results to be better. I want performance. I thought performance was okay at Dalf. I didn't think that was a humdinger like we had 1 or 2 early on the season. I thought we kept going, and we scored another 2 good goals. We just got to stop making mistakes. I think last week, we talk about getting beaten, we're not being good enough. I think last week Dan had 2 shots to save. He saved one in the first minute, really good save. the game before that against, I think he had, or his first game against Anstey, I think he had two shots to save, or 3 shots to save. You know, we're not getting battered, and we're not, you know, but at the minute we ain't getting the results, and people pick the paper up on a Sunday morning or go online and they'll see that we've lost again, and you know, that ain't a good habit at Corby, because obviously the longer this run go at home, the more anxious the fans will get. Right, like I say, rightly so, the more nervous the players get, and when I get like that, that's, you know, you've really got to dig deep, and you know, maybe we've got to bring a little bit of experience in just to steady the ship. We're a group, relatively group of young lads. I know we've got Jaffa, Danny, and I think probably Callum, and I think the rest are sort of mid-20s, early 20s. Maybe we need that bit of experience like what they had, who can, someone just to direct traffic for us a little bit. But listen, what do? We keep going, we keep working hard. We go to the favourites next week, Spalding, which is going to be tough, but that's an enjoyable. I love that fixture. I love going to the harder places in the division, because that's a challenge. You know, I just need us to start getting the results that we should be getting at home, and that's no disrespect to anyone that we've played, but we shouldn't be now going into November without a home win at Steel Park. Alan Hansen said you'll never win nothing with kids, and I think I said this will be a fortress this year. So, you know, that's come back to bite me on the behind at the minute. But you know, I'm hoping we can turn it around. Listen, I'll keep working as hard as I can. The lads will keep working. I can't fault the lads' effort. I can't fault the commitment. I can't fault the way they work in training. The only thing I can fault is the bravery in situations, and I don't mean flying into tackles, the bravery in situations when we need players, good players, because we've got some good players, to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And I think, you know, Jordan and Drew showed that second half, and Harry. I thought Harry had another good return. I think he's a great signing for us. We've got until January, so that's a big boost for us. And you know, we just got, what do we do? Do we go home and cry ourselves to sleep, or do we get on the training ground this week and work as hard as we can? Do we try and bring someone in this week? The 5 academy lads come in training with us this week, and to be fair to them, they didn't get a place, so hopefully we can start, you know, dipping them in and out, you know, especially with the training. You know, that's certainly going to be training with us now to help them develop, and you know, maybe we might see 1 or 2 of them further down the line. But like I say, at the minute we've just got to stay together, which we will. We're a together group. I'm disappointed tonight, but obviously when I settle down and watch the game back, if Michael was there, was Michael there?
No.
I'll be watching the game back. Let's stay recorded it. But like I say, we just got to be a little bit better in certain